Welcome back to Mainland Cycle Center's new vehicle department. Today we're going to take a look at a 2012 Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Nomad. The Nomad is just a fantastic bike. Has electronic cruise control, fuel injection, alloy wheels, dual disc brakes in the front, a single disc in the back. They're belt drive, big comfortable seat. They've got driver floorboards with a heel-toe shifter, passenger floorboards with a heel-toe shifter. You've got these bars in front of the bags here, as well as the highway bar there. Comes standard with the big windshield, the nice Vulcan emblem on the front. That windshield is adjustable. You can loosen these bolts here and adjust that windshield up and down. You've got the windshield lowers on it, standard from the factory. The clear glass headlight with the multi-reflector in it. One of the cool things I love about Kawasaki that they do, these bikes are liquid cooled. It's got a radiator. If you look at this bike from the side, you don't see that radiator. That radiator is sandwiched between the frame rails, so there it is. And I don't know, I just love that, because the radiator is not necessarily something that's just real attractive to look at. Again, a 1700cc, and I know it's not exactly 1700 cc's. I don't think it's 1701 or something, but we call them a 1700. These have hydraulic valve lash adjusters, so there's never any valve clearance adjustments required with this bike, so helps with the low maintenance. This is also fuel injected, so there's no carburetors to synchronize. They run real good. You just push the button and crank them up. There's no choke required. The Nomad comes standard with these hard saddlebags painted to match the bike. This bike is overcast out here today, and I hope you can see this in the video, but it's a two-tone, this dark metallic green with this metallic spark black. I think that's what it is. It looks like it's just a regular gloss black. But you have the hard bags. The bags are lockable. You can, the older Nomads, if you had a Nomad before, you had to use the key to open the bags. These, you can have the bag locked or unlocked. And then these open from the top, from the side. Some guys like the side opening bags, some guys like the top opening bags. They both work real good. It's a pretty good sized bag. It'll hold a lot of gear and stuff for a trip. We'll take a look at this shock real quick. These have air shocks on the back, so you can add air to them. Be like an air spring for your load, and then you can adjust your rebound dampening here. There's 4 positions. So there's 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll put it back on number 2. So your alloy wheel with your disc brake in the back. I think you can see it in there. The seat on these is real plush, kind of laps up the tank a little bit. Nice, big, comfortable passenger seat with the nice, big passenger backrest. Has the LED rear tail light. Dual exhaust, so you have one muffler on each side. These are belt drive. The belt drive is really good. You know, your options really are belt drive, shaft drive, or chain drive. The chain requires lubrication and adjustment and wears out eventually. The shaft requires that you change that rear end oil at least once a year. The belt drive is really pretty low maintenance. There's not really a whole lot of anything that you have to do to it. It's rarely going to need any adjustment, and it'll probably last the life of the bike. I doubt you'll ever replace the drive belt on one of these. You kept it for 20 or 25 years and put hundreds of thousands of miles maybe, but we haven't had anybody replace one yet. Alright, let's take a look at the top of the tank here, the instrumentation. You've got your speedometer across here, normal things like the neutral warning light, turn signal indicators, high beam, fuel warning, tells you if the cruise control is on, tells you when you set it. Fuel gauge, it has odometer, of course, trip meters, has a clock, it tells you gear position. And then it gives you average miles per gallon and your current miles per gallon, and then your estimated fuel range on the amount of fuel remaining. And you can toggle that dash from this handlebar control. This mode A and B right here, it lets you toggle that dash without having to reach up here and do it. So that's pretty cool. Then this is your cruise control. Turn your cruise control on and off. Your set and Excel and resume. It's actually set and decel and then resume and Excel. Hazard lights, it does have hazards. Engine kill and off, your start button. These do have a hydraulic clutch, so there's your clutch lever. high beam and low beam, your horn, turn signal, excuse me, and then your horn. And then here's your ignition switch, and you can lock the steering from right up here as opposed to having to lock it down the triple clamp like you used to have to do. But you can turn this key on, and then once you turn it on, it's designed so you take that key out and put it in your pocket, and then you don't have any keys up here to rattle or scratch this up. And then when you stop, you just reach up here and turn it off. You don't need your key again to get ready to turn it on again. So that's kind of cool. Use your key to open your gas cap. These bikes do require 90 plus octane fuel. These are a 6-speed transmission, which is nice. These bikes will just cruise at a really brisk highway speed of 85, 90 miles an hour in 6th gear. The 6th gear is really probably too much gear for 55, 60, maybe even 65 miles an hour cruising. The bike really likes 5th gear better at that speed. So it's really nice for high speed out on the highway. You can really drop those RPMs when you're cruising 70, 75 miles an hour or even higher in some cases. But there you go. So that's a quick rundown on the 2012 Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Nomad. Just a lot of great things to talk about. Great bikes. Just fun to ride, great, very durable and reliable. They've just done very, very well. And there you have it. All right. We are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45 in LaMarque, Texas. Our website is mainlandcyclecenter.com. Our phone number is 409-948-4969. We welcome you to give us a call or shoot us an email, or better yet, come by and see us. We'd love to help any way we can. Thanks for watching.